Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So in this video, I'm gonna teach you how to use the best new features of ClickUp 3.0. And right now, I'm currently inside ClickUp, and they say ClickUp 3.0 because this is the newest version of ClickUp. So I've just used a dummy Google account, like so, for this one to be enabled. And the best part about this one is this is free forever. Now, there are certain upgrades that you might check on the section right there. If you click on it, let me check it right now so we can both see it, okay? So, even though ClickUp is free forever, there are some upgrades that they call. They don't call it subscription because you can still use it for free. So, for the per month, they have $7, they have $12, and $19, and Enterprise is to be discussed. Anyway, here's the entire breakdown of the differences. For the free forever, the difference for the spaces is 5 uses. So basically, everything is free here, every feature is free. However, you cannot add some people. For example, if you're using it to track work mode or workload on your employees, you cannot use this ClickUp if you have a free plan. That is the only difference. However, if it's only for personal use, for example, reminding yourself to get the groceries and go to the movies, this is perfectly fine for you. Now let's go back to the landing page from earlier. So for this one, this is gonna be inside ClickUp. So we're gonna tackle 3 sections here. First is home, second is hubs, and then lastly, of course, is the AI power inside ClickUp. So for home, make sure you're just on the home tab, like so. And basically this is gonna be the home tab right there. Now the one I like about ClickUp is it already has some default tasks, some default things to do here. So you can use it as it is. You don't have to come up with different tasks or different chores if you rather say that. So you can already practice with it. Now next time is going to be this one right here. So this thing you call right there are cards, if you may. If you click on the gear icon right there, for the layout you can change the page greeting. But for now, I'm going to retain it as it is. If you're asking me if there is a black theme for this one, there is. So click on that theme right there, choose the dark mode, perfect, and there we have it. We're now currently on dark mode. And for me, this is much better, dark mode rather than the light mode. So let's get started on the home page. This one right here are called cards. So for the recent, we have the main one. The assign me or assign to me card is right there. My work card is right there. AI stand-up, which is basically the newest card right here, is right there. We have lineup, agenda, assign comments, and personal list. So agenda right here is connected with Google Calendar. So if you click on the 3 dots and click on calendar view, you'll see the calendar view right there. You can add some things here, some agendas if you may. But I prefer this one. It's a much more summarized version. So we have a car wash meeting at 12 p.m. I think this is way past that. So next up is assign comments. This is for your employees. If you're not gonna have any employees, this will not matter. Moving on, for lineup and personal list, I think these are interconnected because lineup is your work list. Personal list, of course, it's gonna be a personal list. So AI stand-up is just like personal list, but this one you can use AI inside it. Rather, you can use AI in every cards right here. Now, for example, you want to organize your cards. You can simply click on edit layout right there. You can drag and drop anything here. For example, the agenda, you wanted to put it all the way to the top. That won't be a problem inside ClickUp. If you want to adjust them, like so, see everything inside agenda, no problem at all. So, this is the power of organization of ClickUp. Just make sure you utilize all the space right there. And then just remove edit layout to go back on using it. Of course, if you can edit it, you can manage it. Those are 2 different things. If you click on manage cards, you can add some stand-up. You can add some reminders. So we only have reminders, lineups, assign comments, personal list, assigned to me, my work agenda recent, and a stand-up that can be used inside ClickUp. And I think that is more than enough on your daily, day-to-day activities. So here's the fun thing about this one. Let me just look for agenda right here. So currently it's added. if I want to remove it, of course, simply click on that, and with no problem, it has been removed real time. To add it back up, there we have it. So everything you remove here and you add them back up, they will go back at the bottom of the list. So please take note about that one. That is how to add and manage cards. Next up, for example, you want to have fun here? Click the setting or gear icon on each card to explore them. You can add some task location, you can full screen it with no problem at all. And by the way, inside it is gonna be a different view. Let me just go back to home because I want to show you something here. So once you're here, if you click on certain task like so, or before you click it, just hover it first, you'll have some tools here. You can delete, you can assign to. This is what I mean when having employees inside ClickUp. You have the change date or the set priority with this one. Let me place urgency right there. So if you saw that I have changed it to urgent, and this one right here has been changed to urgent also, that is because everything here is interconnected. For example, car wash right there is connected on car wash on assigned to me, and car wash assigned to me is connected on personal list. So everything I do here reflects real time on each and every one of the card. And then you have some done and delegate section on my work, but this is for, of course, employee sections. You can full screen, more settings right there if you want to remove, but if you click on the specific task, let's click it right now, you will open a next tab, where basically this is gonna be the task inside ClickUp. It just doesn't matter if what card is it, because it's gonna be in sync all throughout. So with this one, you can show more, you can create this task. This is gonna be the event log of this task. You'll know who did it, who created it, who changed the urgency, and so on and so forth, so you can have a tracker. You can write comments here. For example, I'm gonna write in, this is very urgent, like so. You can add some emojis to have some fun. Let me just wait for it to load up. Perfect. Click on send, and there we have it. Everyone inside this ClickUp will see that comment. Of course, you can edit it, you can assign comment, you can reply, you can record your screen clip, you can record your voice clip. Of course, you can add a file. So with this one, you have two options also. You can click on this option right here if you have other people inside it and emails are connected. But since we're the only one inside this one, this option not yet is not available. So that being said, there is also an option here to expand. For example, switch layout. You have minimize task, favorite, task settings right there. You can convert it into whatever you like. The task type is right here. The merge, the move, the print, and so on and so forth. I want to change the layout here. I want to click on sidebar. So I think sidebar is the best one, so we didn't take too much of your screen. For example, if I click up another task right there, it will open up as a sidebar. I think we have covered most of the home options here, home features. So please take note about the things I gave you and then do what you may. Have fun with it and enjoy it. Next up, let's talk about hubs. So basically, hubs are the useful things that can help you organize your inside ClickUp. So hubs are this one. We have inbox, docs, dashboards, and so much more right here. Basically, with this one, they are organized in each file type. If you click on docs, everything that is related to docs is inside this. If you click on inbox, of course, this is gonna be the inbox inside ClickUp. But since we don't have employees just yet, this is currently empty. So before, they don't have this dashboards, the docs and inbox, and even more right there. If you want to add the whiteboard, pin on it. The goals, of course, pin on it also. If you want to remove them, simply click on that icon right there, unpin them, and you'll be good to go. So those are hubs for you. It makes it easier for you to search it. Now, speaking of searching stuff, there is a much more easier way than utilizing hubs in searching things inside ClickUp. It's gonna be called the advanced search, this one right here, the bar on the middle center part of the screen. So if you click on it, you'll have access to everything. For example, I'm gonna type in school. So every school related task will show up. I can have it tab. I can follow the link or URL. I can open a new tab like so. So I don't have to open some tabs there. For example, open up another tab regarding this task, open up another tab regarding this hubs. I can utilize everything here inside advanced search regarding tasks, documents, whiteboards, etc., etc. On this option right here, I can also assign them. I can create, status, and archive. Now the fun thing about this one is, if you click on search bar, you'll have an option to search for apps. For example, if you click on the connect apps right there, you can utilize the box, Google Drive, Dropbox, and GitHub, wherein you can search all your apps inside ClickUp. So if you have 1,000 files inside Google Drive, you can utilize this advanced search in ClickUp to search them up, so you don't have to manually look for the file. That's how powerful it is. You have email with this one, the calendar, of course. I suggest that you link every active email you have, every active third-party application you have inside ClickUp if you're really gonna use it. And of course, upgrade it so you can have members or employees inside this one. So on the top section, before we move on, we have the items here. For example, create new items like there. That is basically creating a new task. For example, drive the car like so. I can add this one on my personal list, making sure it's gonna be that. Make sure it's a task. And then we can add a description if you want. And then there's a field, template like so. You can use template or create instantly from template. And then click on create task. Now, we can check it on our home option. And then we can look for the drive the car. So if you can't find it currently right there, of course you can use this advanced search, and there we have it. We have drive the car right there with no problem at all. And then just simply add the task like so, and each of the cards. Now moving on, since we have already tackled home, hubs, advanced search, so the last part would be AI. I'm going to explain to you the power of AI inside ClickUp. So there are a lot of ways to utilize AI here, one of which is this new AI stand-up. If you click on write stand-up right there, this will last 7 days. So basically, it gave me a stand-up without doing anything here. So prioritize the car wash task by setting high priority and confirming its urgency, and rename and updated the due date for school task. So it told me what I did inside ClickUp. So think of it as your secretary. In the last 7 days, it will remind you what you did. And that is pretty powerful. Next up is going to be this one. You see that AI just beside the advanced search. That is the shortcut key. Even the advanced search has a shortcut key. Anyway, if you click on AI right there, you'll have it over here. Before, it will just drop down on this option right here. But for now, it's going to be as a sidebar. With this one, you have these popular prompts. For example, what task am I working on? What should I work on next? You have popular with this one. And that being said, you can click on view more to view all of the prompts that are being used inside ClickUp AI. So for example, if you want to click what are my urgent tasks, so if you click on what are my urgent tasks, AI will give you the answer with no problem at all. So with that one, you have an urgent task titled car wash, which is marked as high priority. It is due date or today at 12 p.m. So you can create a task, create a doc, and basically you can utilize this one and then create a task right there with no problem at all. Now next up is gonna be on how to utilize AI within the task itself. So let's say I just click on car wash, and then I'm gonna wait for car wash to open on the sidebar, and then you can write with the AI with this one. For example, you don't have any description to work with, you can have some talking points with this one. So write anything with the help from AI. Talking points would be car wash, and then let's just say, tell me about car wash. You can add a tone of voice. Let's put on friendly. Creativity, I'm gonna put it to medium, and simply click on generate. And let's wait for the magic to happen. So a car wash is a facility to use to clean exterior, and types of car wash services we have self-service, drive-through, and hand wash. And And that's pretty helpful, especially if you're really not aware what a car wash is. After all, up to this day of modern age, who doesn't know about car wash, right? And with that being said, you can simply click on insert, edit, copy, or regenerate the result if you're not satisfied. But for me, I'm just going to insert it as it is, and there we have it. I have a description inside this task, and I did not think about it. I did not spend time thinking what to write there or what to type. Basically, AI did it for me. And that is the power of AI inside ClickUp. Even though you don't have the paid version, you can utilize it as it is. So that being said, we're done here. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.